What's up, my brothers and sisters in Christ? I hope your day's been good today. I know mine's been good today because God woke me up. God gave me this phone. God gave me this recording device. God gave me these headphones. God gave me this computer, this Bible. God gave me the sight, my hearing, my smelling, and my breathing, and my talking. So anyways, without further ado, let's get on with this video. Today, we're in Philippians 4:13. Most of y'all know this verse, but if you don't, I'm gonna read it to you. It says, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. This letter was written by the Apostle Paul to the believers in Philippi. Paul was actually in prison when he wrote this letter. Even though he was suffering, he wrote about joy, contentment, and trusting God. In chapter 4, Paul is thanking the Philippian church for helping support him. But he also explains that he has learned something important about living with Christ. Right before verse 13, Paul says he has learned to be content in every situation, whether he has a lot going on or very little going on. So verse 13 is not about achieving anything someone wants. It is about having strength from Christ to endure any circumstances. Deep breakdown of the verse, phrase by phrase. Number 1, I can do. The phrase I can do refers to having strength or ability. Paul isn't talking about human determination or self-confidence. He is talking about strength that comes from Christ empowering him. Paul had experienced many hardships, imprisonment, persecution, hunger, and suffering from preaching the gospel. Yet he says he can endure all of it because the strength of Christ gives. Number 2, this phrase is often misunderstood. All things doesn't mean a person can accomplish anything they want, like winning every competition or achieving every goal. Let's see. Say that you say this verse, right? It doesn't mean you can go rob a bank and Christ will give the strength for you to be able to do that. It's only good things when it has a good outcome. The context explains what Paul means. In verses before, Paul says he has learned to live with abundance, hunger, prosperity, and hardship. So all things refers to all circumstances of life, both good and difficult. Paul is saying he can remain faithful and content no matter what situation he is in or facing. Number 3, through him. The strength Paul describes does not come from himself. It comes through Christ. Paul's life shows that believers are not meant to depend only on their own ability. Instead, they rely on the power of Christ working in them. This reflects a core of Christian truth. Spiritual strength comes from dependence on Jesus, not just from personal power. 4, who strengthens me. The word strengthen means to empower or give the ability to endure. Christ gives believers strength to remain faithful in suffering, resist temptation, endure hardship, and continue serving God even when life is difficult. This strength is not about removing problems, but giving believers the ability to remain faithful through them. Connection to the gospel. This verse connects to the gospel because it shows the ongoing work of Jesus Christ in a believer's life. Through the gospel, Jesus saves people from sin. He gives them new life, and he empowers them to live for God. Christ not only forgives sin, but also strengthens believers to live faithfully. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead now works in believers to help them endure life's challenges. This main spiritual lessons of Philippians 4:13. Number 1, Christian strength comes through Christ. Believers rely on Jesus, not just personal ability. Number 2, faithfulness is possible in every single situation. Christ gives his strength whether life is easy or difficult. Number 3, contentment comes from trusting Christ. True peace is not based on circumstances. Number 4, God strengthens believers to endure. Christ helps believers remain faithful through hardship. Say that you want to interpret this to somebody, like explain this to somebody, or talk about it to somebody. What you could say is Philippians 4:13 means believers can endure any situation through the strength of Jesus Christ. The Apostle Paul wrote it while in prison to show that true strength comes from Christ, not ourselves. And that is all, my brothers and my sisters in Christ. I hope y'all have a good day. I hope y'all see what I'm talking about in this verse. Like, you're able to understand this verse, right? And all of that with my help. And if y'all have any suggestions, any verses, anything that you like I could do better, then drop them in the comments below, or DM me on Instagram, which is Bible_talks_with_Elijah. No, Eli. And I'll put it like somewhere right here. And I hope y'all have a blessed day, my brothers and my sisters, or night, or whenever y'all are watching this. See ya. Oh, boom.